Right. Good evening. Do. Hey. That's a long old song at the start there, wasn't it? 5-minute song. Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you're there, YouTube, Twitch, wakey. We're live, we're live. Who's alive, who's alive? Right. Over on YouTube, Stuart, Buzz, good evening. Over on Twitch, who's talking over there at the moment? Led, Odd One Out, and Airy. There's a few of you this evening. Oh, Kento, good evening. Stuart, are you talking over there? East, I can now see you on the YouTube chat. Good evening, good evening. Quiet start. Good evening. Wakey, rise and shine. Make yourselves known. Ha, airy cables. You ask and you shall receive. We reached a new milestone of, was it 50 sub points yesterday? So we unlocked a new slot and I was like, well, we know what's going in there. Cables. I've got one animated slot to use as well. Haven't decided what to put in there yet. Didn't get time to get back to it. But yeah, cables has been added. And I think when we hit 60 sub points, I don't know how the sub points are worked out. It's not based on subs. Like it's not a sub point per sub. I have to figure it out. But anyway, when we get to 60 sub points, we unlock one more. So then I can put the live one in when we get to that point. I think that's the only main one missing from the defaults, right? Is the live over on Twitch. Then you're equal to YouTube, I believe. Right, so this evening, we'll be sticking to Euclid as we started there at the beginning of the week. Hopefully we'll find some diamonds this evening. Now, we are live over on YouTube, like I say, on the main stream, as well as the short stream. So if you're lurking on the short stream this evening on the mobile feed, good evening to you too. And Twitch, of course, good evening to you. All right, now one thing I do have to do is go onto my channel quickly. I need to pin a comment in the live stream on the shorts feed now that it is live. I couldn't do this on my phone yesterday, so hopefully it lets me do it on the chat. So let's try it here. 1 second. So you want the link from that. I want to put that over this chat box over here and just main or yeah. And it's the link. And now will it let me pin it over? Yes, got the 3 dots over here. Pin message. Will it work? Message pinned. There we go. Full size stream available here. And that's over on the shorts one. That's that taken care of. So if you're watching on the short stream, enjoy, or you're more than welcome to jump across onto full size. And everybody else, shall we get on with this? Oh, no, actually, one more thing to do before I start. YouTubers, are you ready to activate the chat bot? First of all, are you all live? We do a live check. Let me see how far you are behind. There's only a few of you in the chat this evening, but I need some of you active to summon Streamlabs when I'm ready, all right? So live check from Cypher, then about 8 to 10 seconds. Okay. So next time, well, now, start doing commands now. As I'm talking right now, do commands. I'll wait 8 seconds. Don't stop doing them, though. Do flips, slots, bucks, I don't know. And then hopefully when I click this button, you've started it. Come on. Surely now. It's been 8 to 10 seconds. 8 to 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh, there we go. One from Buzz. Keep going. Come on. I need you to summon it. You've done. Yes, you've done it. Congratulations, Buzz. You are the champion. You summoned Streamlabs. Oh. Right, so we know how to do it now, right? But you've got to be on the ball with me on this one, YouTube. And we got it. Good timing, Buzz. Good timing. I'm glad you're live. Right, we're going then. Nice and early. So let's get to the portal. And let's get to the teleporter. Or portal. A teleporter to get to the portal. Thank you for subscribing, Astro. Right, your bases. Euclid, warp. Right. Nice hacks. Streamlab hacks. Streamlab hacks. Streamlab hacks. Good evening, Grammar, as well, over on YouTube. There's 3 people over on Twitch this evening. Ooh. This is the final stream we need to get affiliate over on Twitch this evening. Hopefully it picks up. Or maybe we'll have to do one more. All right, let's get the details in. Now, we'll take the details from all. There's only a few on Twitch. When I say the word orange, put a number between 1 and 16 in the chat. It doesn't matter if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or the YouTube short. Every number is taken. The butterfly effect. Your numbers dictate where we go and start our hunting this evening. So when I say orange, 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 orange. I'm letting them all stack up first because there's not enough yet. Right, let's go with what we got over there then. So now I can see a few. Come on, if you're in the chat, give me a number between 1 and 16 if you haven't already. We're starting with number 4 from Airy, number 2 from Emled, number 5 from Stuart, number 5 from Sofa, number 11 from East, was that? 13 from Ord, 8 from Fisk, 8 from Kento, 2 from Buzz, 8 from Gamblers, lots of 8s in there, 12 coming in from Rocket, and then we need one more, which is Odd One out at 9. Thank you very much, and everybody else, thank you very much. Woo, 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 woo. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like the stream this evening. Get off to a good start if you haven't already. Give that like button a tickle. Right, where have we ended up then? Very pleasant here, does it? Come on, let me in my ship. Well, actually, no, that's not my ship, is it? This is the last ship from yesterday. From yesterday. Right, where do you reckon we are? Should have a quick ganders before we... Oh, terrible position. Terrible position. But we've got to work with it. We've got to work with what we're given. Actually, I suppose I better check, hadn't I? The water system, at least. Maybe there's something nice here. I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, there's not. Right, the nearest one then to our landing spot. Thank you, Fisk, for your sub over on YouTube. It's Sumo. Oh, it's a 1-star. We're starting off on a 1-star. Oh, what's up, Rocket? Welcome, welcome. The Jersh, or the 1-star. One of Jersh still lurks. One of Jersh still lurks. Frozen planet. How's Gary? Moody. Good way to sum up, innit? Moody Pants Gary. Right, any guesses? You got about 5 seconds. Stream delay. Colors, 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 colors. Ding. Oh, MLED coming. What was that? Did I have a message on that? 1,000 manifesting cheered bits. Can you put a message on the cheered bits? I didn't know that. It just cheered 1,000 bits saying manifesting. Oh yeah! Thank you very much, MLED. You absolute legend for your bits. 1,000 bits. Can I get some leg ends in the chat for MLED and his support, please? Thank you, mate. All right, where was that ship? Oh, crash landing. Oh, that's not. Oh, Fisk, you got it right. Anyone else say a color? Or was it just Fisk? Was Fisk the only color? Guesser? Good evening, Hardhead. It's blue. It looks like blue and yellow. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, well. No, yeah, it's definitely blue and yellow. Extended thrusters even as well, top and bottom. Just the skirts and the rear bat wings. Tri-eye, manta, or mandible top, sorry. Mandible top. It's not exactly a nice looking ship. We know it's not going to be an S-class because it's a 1-star system. And I'm sure there's an owner out there somewhere for this thing, right? But it's not a diamond. It's not horrible, but it's not a diamond. But if you do like this, details are now top of the screen. Galaxy number 1. Let me also put the Galaxy on the screen. There we are. You should now see that in the top of your screen on all the feeds. Galaxy number 1, if you're interested in that one. We will not be putting up for a vote or a hunt, though. It's not epic enough. Doesn't stand out. It's not orange, yep. So we took the time to give the details. We didn't run away. Our first ship was not a runner, which is a good start, right? We didn't run. Good evening, Nox. Good evening, Rosie. Nox, we have a Discord with an entire ship sharing section. So as long as you got the glyphs for it and you know what galaxy it's from, there's an entire section over there. There's literally, there's probably hundreds of thousands of Sentinel ships across our Discord. Individual sections. Yeah, and you can also make your own thread and share your own ships in a sort of set area. Yeah, check out Discord if you like sharing ships and you enjoy the ship hunt. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. We'll bring you up the Discord link. Someone do that for me, please. All right, get out of there. That one. No? There you go, there's a Discord link. Oh, bag full of junk. Let me get rid of this. That's going to annoy the hell out of me as we go on. Where did you just come from? I just saw you. Oh. Get out of my inventory. What's my expedition stuff? Why does it always do that now? Goes into a pulse and just kicks itself back out of it. Just started this evening. Fresh into the hunt. Oh God, trying to chat. I'd say, I don't know, maybe Buzz, a million's a lot, but when you're talking years of people sharing, and it used to be hardcore. There's not so many share now, but they still get shared. But soon adds up, doesn't it? Players that have come and gone and shared hundreds at a time before leaving. Right, this is not exactly a nice looking ship, but it is an X, not really clean and symmetrical because the bottom's skinny. It's got some half decent parts on it for the style that it is, and it's a double blue. I was going to test the chat and see what you think of this. I don't think you're going to bite on this one. It does open up in the air, but it's not symmetrical top and bottom. But until next, let's see what you're saying in the chat. In my storage, what, the brains and stuff? That was just junk. Glancing across at both chats. The junk was from, no, the stuff that I deleted, the majority of that was from ship hunting yesterday. The brains, the inventory upgrades, the food, killing stuff, and other junk that people put in my bags at midstream break yesterday. Stuff I took back from the expedition was just like oxygen, ferrite dust, all that rubbish. Right, looking at that then, not many votes, but it looks like next. Right, so details top of the screen. Now, Galaxy #1 this evening. If you're interested in this, but you're not. So, glyphs on the main, on the shore, top of the screen, going, and gone. Ding. Yahoo Badoo just followed on Twitch. Thank you very much. grassy, humid, rocky. Right, there's one here though. Oh, good, good, good. Right. Can we manifest the color, please? Can we guess the color? And if enough of you guess the same color, maybe, just maybe, who's alive? Who's feeling it? Come now, come now, come now. Close those eyes. Imagine in your head what is on the planet below us. What color is it? Do you see it? Do you have the vision? Green, says Stuart. Green says odd one out, and red, airy. So 2 straight up. 3 said green. 5th said green. Stuart said green. Odd one out said green. I'm surprised Led didn't say green, but he said red. 50-50 shout though, basically. Oh no, Easter's coming in, throwing it in the mix of a yellow. Ord also said red. So, so strong. Maybe it's red and green. Max said blue. We've already had 2 blues. In fact, we had a double blue and a blue and yellow. Could be. Blue is strong this evening. Hello, Legends. You're all amazing. The work you have put in has made me start. It's like getting so much. Oh God, I want to look forward to finding new shit to share back. Thank you very much for your message, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Right, let's have a look then. Waiting for it to pop out. Oh, well, some of you were right. One of you actually, I think, was right. East, sort of, half right. It looks to be black and yellow. It's this kind of shit that Rex would fly. Look at it. It tries squeezing through an alleyway, forgetting that it had wings. Lost the wings in the process. Scrapes its front. Lost all its front teeth as it come to a crushing halt. Black and yellow. But if you are Rex and you do like ugly ships, because some people do, details are now on top of the screen. Do you want this black and yellow, chinless, wingless sentinel ship? Details top of the screen. 3, 2, 1, and they're gone. Oh, dude, where's my ship? Over there. No, sleeveless. I mean, yeah. I like the colour but no wings. Yeah, it kind of kills the vibe a bit for a ship that flies, right? Twitch burps. Is Twitch causing issues? You need to let me know if it is. Don't just sit on it. I told you it gives me that unstable thing because I think I'm sending too much data. So you need to let me know if anywhere is giving issues. Don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Need to iron these kinks out early if we're going to do this dual streaming thing. Let's make sure everyone's satisfied. Oh, I'm not reading this one out. I like the no wings, but not the colour. See, there's a shit for everyone. Good evening, human. But what do you class as very rarely? Siren's going off in the background. You might be able to hear him in a second. If you do, I apologise. There's Gary over there, pretend to be busy. Look at him. Right, what we got going on here? Hot planet down there. All right, what should we take? Should we take Grinch? Let's take Grinch. Small stutter, but nothing major. Yeah, but it's how often are you seeing that? Is it a frequent thing? Is it maybe once or twice a stream? Because I want to iron out any kinks early on with all this multiple. We're streaming to a shorts feed in YouTube as an individual stream. The main feed to YouTube as well as Twitch. And I need to make sure everything's getting exactly what it needs, so everything runs mwah, on all of them, you know? Pucky. I need it to run absolutely pucky. Pucker, mate. Pucker. It's very normal across Twitch, is it? Okay. As long as it's not too frequent. The main thing. Oh God. It's happened. It's happened. I'm not even going to get out. Do you know why? You know why. Orange and white. A lot of grey on that one though, isn't there? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Would be, wouldn't it? Pretty square 4. It's got a solid looking front. Why so long in the face? It's just a shame it's orange there. Yeah. Now some people go, I like orange. Well, you could like orange and you might be relatively new to ship hunting. There's nothing wrong with that if you haven't got sick to death of this color scheme yet. But if you haven't and you want to come and check this one out and you want to hunt yourself an orange and white sentinel ship with some pretty decent parts, let's be honest, it's just the color that lets it down. Galaxy number 1, details are now all top of the screen. Euclid, remember, Euclid is where you need to use these glyphs. If you're interested, going, and gone. Yeah, it's not bad, is it, Buzz? That's what I'm saying. It's got good parts. It looks well made, but then the color. Then there was the color. If you want me to judge you on your horrible taste in ships, details at the top says never. Well, there's a shit for everybody, even the diapers. Bow, bow, bow. Right, let's go start over on the YouTube chat this evening then. In YouTube, we're separated because of latency. Someone in YouTube, give me a number between 9 and 16. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From Human, who come in miles before everybody else, and it's a direct hit. Good evening, Jason, over on YouTube. Rotting Planets. Right, direct hit, but is it any good? Whose number was this? Human. So if it's good, Human, you get some credit. If it's terrible, well, you got to take the fall. That's how it works. Orange and black is my whole color scheme. We found an orange and black yesterday. In fact, I may still have it in my fleet as the next dummy ship to swap out. I'll have a look when I land. I don't know if it's going to be any good for you, the captain. We found loads of black and oranges. The one last night we actually picked up. I think I've done a here's what you could have won on it, and that's the reason I've got it. Orange and black is not as unpopular as, sorry, black and orange is not as unpopular as orange and white, as that is the default color sentinel. Orange and grey often works. See, look, it's just too common. This is why we don't put any time into the oranges, really. I'll put the details on the top of the screen straight off the bat. I mean, these are 10 to the dozen. That's the problem with these. 10 to the dozen. And I've covered these so many times over the, the period of time I've been ship hunting. But Galaxy number 1 Euclid, if you want to go for this orange and white once again with grey full side skirt, it's got the prongs underneath, but it's not for us, not for me. Let me come out of that. Now, this is the ship I found yesterday, if you're still there. If it's here. This is literally going to get swapped out on my next hunt. I don't know why I picked it up. I'm sure it's because I just wanted to look at the slots. We didn't actually hunt it. So yeah, this is what was at the end of yesterday's stream. So all the details for this are on yesterday's stream, if you're interested in this one. Black and orange. Of course, it's nowhere near as bad as that. Yeah, that is from yesterday. Well, I do check out as many as I can. Even if I don't hunt them, I try and share the details. Unless they're absolutely dog awful, then I'll run. I'll run like the wind. Shoe orange shoe, says Harry. Ring says, out of all the ships I've seen, this is by far the coolest one. Which one are you talking about, Ring? When did he say that? You want about the one I was flying or one of the ones that I landed at? I'm just going to go there. It's called a Yacht Sun. 1 star. I think it's going to bounce us, but maybe to something beautiful. Check Buzz out bouncing from... he's becoming a pro. Look at Buzz. Look at him. He's like, now you see me, now you don't. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. Chromatic fog. Meh. Oh. Is it Storm who's on about or one on flying now? Because this one's Steve. I believe I'm in Steve right now, no? I'm not paying any attention. I'm in Steve right now. Steve is out in the video as well. In fact, Steve is in the last Sentinel ship. But this ship I'm flying now is in the last Sentinel ship video I released on the channel. I think I called it... I've started naming them by the month now, so it's easier to locate them. But yeah, I think it's the one that says June 7 best ships. I believe it is. That's in this one, the Steve ship. If you want Storm that looks like this, it's got its own video. But Steve is a banger. My fastest ship now, officially. Banging slots, banging speed. Beautiful. Or does Buzz have a commitment problem? Yeah. Maybe you've been eating all these candy chunks. Oh, his breath mints. Oh my God. Yeah, look, orange. Now this one is not even worth looking at. That is a runner. It's got no chin, no undersection. That is fugly. The best way to put that. We're moving on. We ain't got time for that speed hunting. Yeah, this ship goes just under 1,300 U without even trying to peak it. That's just all the bits thrown in. I was like, huh, well, that works. Good evening, Zenith. What, Steve? I mean, wouldn't Steve be nice? Or Storm. A version of those with pincers underneath, like my Scorp or Grinch. I reckon that could be a nice looking ship. TBH. Lepre. I'm not even going to look at the star system this evening. We're going to overlook 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. I mean, hopefully we'll get some. Hopefully. But we're just going to try our luck everywhere. All right? Let's just go with the theory that The best ones are everywhere that we don't normally look. So we're just going to click everything. Right? Everything. The only downside of going for the 1 star, which you all know, is if it's 1 star, there's less variety. So if the C class and the B class are terrible, there's not much point. Oh, can we see that? Not much point hanging around. I'd say camera. Not much point hanging around because you're not likely to find the A or the S. But that a C class, 1 star, you need the C class and the B class slots to be viable right from the word go. Oh, I didn't mean to click that one, but we'll have that one. 3 star, Dissonant Viking. Orskivin. Lots of cables going down over there. Wow, wow, wow. Infested, abandoned. Chips and chips. Good evening, Raised. Rob Gary's head. I don't know where it's been. Don't know where it's been. Good evening, all that's just joined. Massive cables. All right, gamblers. As always, thank you for stopping in, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Enjoy your rest, mate. Black and something by the looks of it. Didn't look tidy enough to be a diamond, but we'll check it out. Oh, wait, I'm getting out. Wait. Hold that. 4. A class. The only thing it's missing straight off the bat that I can see is jowls on the front. It doesn't have full size main wings, but it's in the position where it doesn't matter too much because it's got the rear bat wings that cover up that gap with the pipe thrusters coming out. So it's not too bad. It looks to be like a cobalt blue, but it just could be blue, to be fair. It just could be the filter. It might be straight up blue. Looking like a cobalt blue. I'm going to put this one to the vote. This is a solid looking ship. The parts that it's got, it could have done with full size main wings, and if it didn't have the rear bat wings, I would have overlooked it. The rear bat wings have saved this ship and allowed it to go to the vote. So over to you in the chat now. YouTube, Twitch, do your thing. Doesn't matter if you're on the mainstream, even if you're on the shorts feed. If you're watching this even in the shorts feed, you can vote too. Hunt or next, what do you think? Do we hunt for a good version of this ship? And if you're hunting, it means we're looking for the best slots this ship can produce. If you don't like it, just put next in the chat. Really simple. Hunt or next. Emojis, text-based, it doesn't matter. 1 vote each. What are you saying? Well, Twitch, I'll just glance across Twitch and hunt all the way down the line. What are YouTube saying? Hunt. Oh, well, Ord said next. Vent wings, kill it, he said. Fisk also coming with a hunt. Oh, straight up hunt. I don't think we're going to get enough next to counter that. Quick voting, solid decision from the chat. Hunt it is. And it's this one we're getting rid of. Right, fingers crossed then. I'll take it, says Jason. Got girth in it, depth. Brilliant start. Absolutely fantastic start. Absolutely fantastic start. Right. Question is, what are we looking at? It's the same name as on YouTube. Game Hub, or The Game Hub NMS. It's also in our Discord if you want to check it in there. The live stream tab. Let's have a guess. Treat it like it's an S-class. You've already had a head start. We can see the first three are together. Are we going to be super lucky this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and get a square 4? What I'll do, I'll use the rocket launcher as the 4th slot. So do you think it's going to go here for a square 4? Potentially, maybe even here for an L4, or there for an L4. We could even go here for a Z4. We could go here for a T4. There's good opportunities, or it could just go anywhere over here and just be a 3-1. Buzz is saying 3+1 for sure. I don't know. That's a solid start, man. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good about this one. Follower goal met. Thank you very much, Major Drawback, for your follow. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Buzz and Cypher are both saying 3-1. Everyone else... Actually, no. Grammar and Never both said a Z4. They're feeling lucky punks. Right. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You ready? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yes! I'm feeling it, boy. Z4. I don't know. 3 together on an A-class. A first 3. It just feels hot. It's like a slot machine. It just feels... When you feel it, you feel it. Z4. Boy! Give yourselves a pat on the back if you guessed the Z4. Sorry. Yeah, Z4. GG's. Long time no see indeed. Good evening. Right. Let's get the communication ball out. Right, so A to S, TGH, and that turned out to be a Z4. Banging combination there. Right. Luckily none of my ships are in the way. So. Light out, first of all. Okay, so. Very lucky land. You chose Hunt on this one. It's black and looks to be like a cobalt blue. Rear bat wings, deep vent wings. You've got the mandibles on the top. You've got the prongs on the undersection. Extended thrusters. It's not got jowls. It's got a tri-front door, but it's not chinless. This is Galaxy number 1, which is Euclid this evening. The slots. The slots are Z4. All 4 together. Start slope is an A-class. Once upgrade to S-class, Z4 is what you're getting in terms of supercharged slot placement. Stock stats. Default. 358.1 damage is very good for stock. And maneuverability is not the top, but it's above average on a 483.0. That is a very solid ship all around. If you like that style, that is not a bad ship. Now, coordinates first. Plus 7.30. Plus 135.42. On the main screens, you can see that on the right-hand side of the screen. And also, there is a communication board down for ease of use when you arrive and easy finding. Right, so let me give the glyphs. Glyphs are now top of the screen. Galaxy number 1, Euclid. If you want to come and grab this black and cobalt blue mandible ship. Galaxy number 1. Right, let's get it in the air as well. Give it its air shot. What's that, lightning? How did you get that upgrade? What do you mean? Noah. I mean, the fragments that I'm using, we give them out. We have done for years, mate. If you need some, just let us know. Essential part of this speed hunting kit if you're a ship hunter. Okay, so there we are in the air, black, and it doesn't even look cobalt blue now. I said that it might change our planet. It just looks blue, just a solid blue, no cobalt, black and blue. That's what we're looking at here. Galaxy number 1. Now, in terms of thrusters, because we don't see them anymore when it's crashed, we can see there is 2 sets missing, but that is the layout of the thrusters indeed. But yeah, Galaxy number 1, Euclid. All details have been shown, glyphs and coordinates. Are you going to grab this one? Bit flickery. Have you noticed that? Anyone else getting this flickering on the pulse lights? Not all of them, just some of them flicker these days. I don't know if it's just me. It could be a driver issue. But it feels quite unpleasant on the eyes at times. What is that you use to upgrade the ship and how do you? What you're referring to are these. Yes? The memory fragments. So these are things that that were obtained once upon a time from an expedition. So there's an expedition reward. Some players kept them back and duplicated them. And so we've kept them in the No Man's Sky ecosystem and shared them amongst each other. And we still do. We share these every single day. We will share some more today. If you need these items, we have something called a midstream break, if you've not seen that before. So halfway through my stream, I will head to a spot in Euclid at a yellow star system, put the details on the screen. The viewers get 10 to 15 minutes to come to the location and say, can I have some fragments for class, for inventory? Can I have some jetpack cakes? Can I have some iron vulture part? Whatever it is that you might want. Once a day, you get the chance to come along and grab stuff. And these things are some of the stuff that you get. And then you can duplicate your own or just keep coming back day after day to get more. Up to you. But there's some for the inventory as well. So that, as you can see, the Starship has got some slots missing. See this over here? We've got the 3 missing. Now, on some occasions, you might unveil the slots, but the slot that you can't see is hidden. So you might not be able to see the full layout because it's under a hidden slot. These second ones, memory fragments, when you use these ones, it can either unlock an inventory slot in your exosuit, or if you back out and go back in again, keep doing that, it will eventually open them up in your ships. And then now you could go into your ship, apply augmentation and fill in all those empty slots in the top row, so you can see where all the supercharged slots are without leaving the planet. Just look at the ship and go, yeah, no, next, move on. Proper speed hunting kit. So if you want any of this stuff, just need to let us know. And it's going to be in about half hour, 40 minutes. We'll have the midstream break before part 2 of ship hunting. So if you've got No Man's Sky and you've got access to the portals with all the glyphs, you can join us in about 40 minutes. It does multi-tools as well. If you've got empty slots in your multi-tool, it's random which one it picks. If it's not the one you want, just press B and back out and then do it again. Right. Why is that one marked? I think I was going to go there. Wait, yeah, I was going to go there and I decided to go to this one or wherever it was, didn't I? Because it accidentally clicked on it. So let's go and check out the one that I was supposed to go to. Because the accidental one was a banger. Liz Kim. If you have a question, the answer is 16 or pigs. wow, wow, wow. Bow, bow, bow. Next Tuesday, yes. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays will be guaranteed ship hunting if I'm available to stream. You know, personal life could interfere, but if I'm streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, unless new games come out that demands my attention, it'll always be No Man's Sky. Sometimes Fridays too, but now sometimes Fridays I'll mix it up and play other games. Sundays is also No Man's Sky. We do a Sunday ship meet where all the players meet up and show off their recent best ship finds and compete for a top 3 spot. We do that every Sunday in the Sunday ship meet. So everyone from Twitch and YouTube are welcome to join us on that if you have a banging ship that you found that you want to show off and compete against other players on the weekend. Nothing crazy. That's well small, isn't it? Triple B. Right, and that unfortunately is tragic. I'll give you the details in case there's someone out there that says, yeah, but it's small and white and stuff. In fact, I think it's ice blue and grey. I actually think... Hold on. Are you seeing that? This has just broke my brain. I am now racking my brain to think if I've ever seen this colour combo on a ship. Grey and white. No, white and grey. You're seeing that, right? It's not just me. I've just checked closely. I've come inside. That looks grey. I have never seen white and grey. Never seen it. Never seen it. And if I have, I am struggling right now. I think it's broke my brain. I'm sitting there now, like my brain's going, wait, have you ever found white and grey? This is a terrible ship. We're not going to hunt it. But the colour scheme is completely thrown me. Yeah, you've barely seen it now, true Cypher. But the point is, the secondary colour is grey. You're kidding me. It does exist. Right, there's one thing I need to do. We're obviously not hunting this ship, but what I'm going to do is going to take it off the planet because it could be cobalt blue, but even white and cobalt blue. Have you seen that? Who's got a white and cobalt blue ship? Bring that one down. Let me just swap it out just so I can get it in a different filter. That's really broke my brain, man. I don't think I've ever found that colour. What a ship to find it on. You donkey of a ship. That's great. That is great. Wow. But so it exists. It does exist. I don't know about you, but to me that looks definitively grey. No cobalt blue there. My God, it exists. Okay, well, just a few more years and maybe I'll find another one of a better setting. Man, I love a white and grey dragonfly. That'd be sick. Has anybody in the chat got a white and grey ship? Has anybody in the chat ever found a white primary, grey secondary ship? Oh, wrong one. Oh, wasn't the right one. That's the right one. Come on. I'm on a mission now. I need to find a white and grey dragonfly. It's bad enough trying to find a black and grey dragonfly like Night Stalker when we know that exists. Wow. Dorian. Huh. Nothing here, I don't think. Moving on. Oh no, there is. There is. Full blues too. My brain's still trying to think back to all the ships that I've seen at meets, stuff I put in videos. And maybe I'm just kidding myself. Maybe I have seen it and I'm just not remembering it. I honestly can't think of a single instance or even seeing somebody, like I say, at ship meet with a white and grey. I know we've seen another rare combo, which was grey primary, orange secondary, I think it was, wasn't it? Which was Fry Sonic. He was collecting them ones. But even those you barely see. And that's with orange. Man. I'll never see that again in my life. It was on this day I realised that Sean didn't like us. And that was a C class. Let's see what we're going on here. I think there's a salmon in it. Oh, wait. It's peach and... I want to say orange, but it is peach. Technically still orange. And what is that green? That is a really washed out, minty green. So it's like a peach and green. Not your average, like... Generally, I might say, oh, pumpkin ship, Halloween ship. But I don't feel like this falls into that category. It's too peachy. Too minty. It's got double vented wings as well. It's actually got really nice parts for a dragonfly, I can't lie. Shame it hasn't got jowls. It's got main deep vented wings. It's got the vented main wings there. You know what? I don't think you're going to go for this one, but let's put it for the vote. Purely because it's peach and quite a soft green. Not a common colour palette. Far from common. Hunt or next? What are you saying on this one? How long till midstream break? It's normally about 90 minutes into the stream, depending if there's a hunt happening at that point. Roughly 90 minutes in. Sometimes 2 hours, like I say, if there's a hunt ongoing. Where are we at now? Yeah, at least 25, 30 minutes, yeah. Stuart's the only one on YouTube saying hunt so far. Grammar, the only one on Twitch saying hunt. Everyone else, I am seeing next. You know what? I actually think there's a buyer for this ship. Right, you're picking next while you're just finishing off your votes, which is obvious what you're picking. I am going to do here's what you could have won. For anyone that may be, even if it's quietly in the background interested, I'll give you an idea of what slots we're looking at. Terrible. No point of going much further. The slots don't really pay off initially. Right, let's go. Let's get the details on the screen. Details, top of the screen now. Galaxy number 1 Euclid with this peachy and faded green sentinel ship. Galaxy number 1 Euclid. You want to come and hunt it for yourself? Mango guava. Yeah, I mean, that works, James. It's just not quite orange. It feels very peachy. Peachy. Definitely an X. All day long an X. Bow, bow. You look busy. Yeah, you. Yeah, now you do. Slacker. Zond. I'm on PS4. Do you know if I need PS Plus to go to the meetup? Yeah, you will need multiplayer abilities. No, there's not one here because it's definitely not under the water. Moving straight on. All goes well. If all goes well, at the end of today, we should be eligible for affiliate. Which, whoop whoop chicken soup. What was? New star. You voted orange. You are most welcome. GG. Do you need full dragon, full green? There's probably lots of them around. If you want to share it, though, we have a Discord. !Discord in the chat. There's a ship sharing section in our Discord with quite literally hundreds of thousands of ships from all of your finds and the players over the last few years. So many, I couldn't even count them. We mentioned this earlier. So everyone's welcome to share your finds. If you've got the glyphs and you know what galaxy it's from, in our Discord. Make even make your own section to share like your ships in a specific area where they're all together. think Steve's color scheme is my favorite. I do like Steve and Storm. They're both the same color scheme. We've got two ships, identical color schemes, slightly different. Steve shows more of the white than Storm, but they're both brilliant ships. It does have that nice blue, right? It is a nice blue. It's like the blue you want to jump in if you're hot. Blue is going to cool you down just based on the color of it. That will freeze you to death in winter. Oh, this is a fly and a half, isn't it? Better be worth it. It better be worth it, although we were in a default yellow, orange, peachy chip. We're a bit slower than normal. Tragic. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Right, in case there's one person out there... Camera's under the ground. In case there's one person out there that likes this style of ship. Wait, is that grey? Again. Grey and green. The bottom does fold out. It's only got one set of main wing. The textures look awful because we're so far away from it. And they drop out on these big ships. It's chinless. I mean, it's not a very nice model, but it's grey and green. Details, I'll put them top of your screen now. If you do like these big box style ones, Galaxy #1 Euclid, I don't think you will want it, but if you do, going up the top. Ugh. Ugh. The short stream really does attract all sorts. What do you mean, raised? Get in there. Get in the hole. You know what? I've been in the short stream the entire evening, right? And to me, it's been empty. Like, I just assume people are just in there because there was one point, it's like 12 people in there, I think, watching. 9, 12, whatever. And I just thought, what are you talking about? It tracks all sorts. So I just went in there, clicked from top chat to live chat. And suddenly now there's an entire feed of chat that's been going on in there that I've been totally oblivious existed. So, GG at that. Been staring at an empty feed all night. Professional. Know your bum. What? Know your bumming? No, you're bumming. I'm not. And I hope none of you are. What a name for a system. What a name for a system. Can I just scan there? So, know you're bumming. Do you have anything for us? YouTube default to top chat is so it is. I agree. I agree. I normally, well, to be fair, every time in my YouTube studio panel, I always remember to switch it to live chat. I do that before the stream even starts. When I flick through on my phone, it's not what you think about doing, is it? You don't think about clicking the cog in the corner and changing it from top chat to all messages, make it live chat. But on a phone, it's not even called live chat, is it? On a phone, you click it and it just says all messages, which is the equivalent of live chat on a PC. It should just be that by default, TBH. Or the user sets it as what they want and it stays at that setting across the, you know, the platform. I don't know. I know what you mean. Okay, so this one, we've got a tank feet bottom, pincer top, rear bat wings, wide skirt, stinger, prongs on the side as well as the top. It does have half wings inside. It doesn't have the extended thrusters, so it doesn't still have the same save as the other one. It's got the rear bat wings, but it's just got a gap with no thruster, no pipes. It's chinless, and it does have tank feet. I mean, we found many better than this. But I mean, it's not the worst looking ship in the world, but it's definitely not the best. Now, if this is something you are interested in, though, I'm not going to deny you. There are the details top of the screen right now. Galaxy number 1, black and red. From the top, it looks quite solid. It's only when you get down low and you know that it's got a few faults, especially the chinless front. That's the biggest one for me. But what are you saying? Galaxy number 1, if you want this, details at the top. Going, and gone. Just like us, travelers. We will now leave the planet. I swear I just saw another distant outlaw right next to it. Oh, never mind, water. Right. Doesn't matter about the stars. 1. Oh, no, move. 1 star. We'll try that one. Is a whack. Eyes a whack. The best place to post them in Discord, Cove, is in the specified section. Like if it's like a ship from Euclid, there's actually a Euclid ship sharing section, or Hilbert, or Eisentown. So it doesn't get lost in the main screenshot feed of random images. What's up, Nox? Scarlet. Cooler, did you make a video about Sentinel ships and Badalaga, the 7 ships? You know about that one? Full video and been trying to get a ride there. So, yeah, if you, well, I've made lots. I've made one recently in Badalaga, yeah. The June 7 ships one. You know about that? If you go into our Discord, !Discord, there's a section in our Discord called Galaxy Taxis. On the left, in the public No Man's Sky area. If you go in there and say, could someone please help? If you ask nicely, you'll probably get an answer quicker. Can someone please help me get a lift to Badalaga, Galaxy number 7? And then just wait until someone replies to you, and then someone will help you out through Discord that way. Mallard is very on the ball with the Galaxy Taxis. If he's available, I'm sure we'll help you at some point. There's a few other members of the Discord that also help out and assist with the Galaxy Taxis. Very simple process as well. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. It was orange, but it's not, it's red. Wait, it is you. Yeah, it is me. Yeah. You're on about the video? Yeah, that video you're on about is the video I released a few weeks ago. The June version, the June Sentinel ship video. Right, this one is a C class we're looking at right now. Again, it's got... this is not doing it any favors. But it's not chinless, which was against the last one. I think that down there is going to be its killer. But what are you saying, chat? Black and cherry red with grey bat wings. I think it's the middle section that's going to put people off more than anything on this one. It could have done with some mini wings at the bottom, but it doesn't have them. Just feels a little bit incomplete in the wing section, but vote, vote, vote. Hunt or next. You can vote no matter what stream you're watching on. If you're on the short stream, the full stream, or over on Twitch, everyone can vote hunt or next. If you haven't got the emojis or the emotes, just type hunt or next. And we count every vote. You choose what we hunt and what we skip. Twitch, I can see next. 3 next. Only ciphers. Well, Hunt's still winning. Ooh, it's close. It looks like everyone on Twitch has said next. Sorry, Hunt. And everyone but Cypher on YouTube has said next, but I think Hunt's still winning. Have you all had a vote? Have you all had... Actually, wait, we've got 2 also in the short stream. Nox. Has Nox voted on both of them or one of them? Nox has also said Hunt, but then we've got 2, Fallen and Dev, saying next in the short stream. I think... Oh, wow, that's close, isn't it? Amina just coming in as well. Oh, wow. Opinions on this one. Amina with a Hunt. Farsights with a next. Fisk with a next. East with a next. Oh, close. There's only 4 votes on Twitch, though. That's easy to round up. And so that's 4. We said it was 1 Hunt. It is very close. Oh, is it next that takes it? 7 Hunt. 8 next. Oh, it was so close. Right. Details top of the screen then. That was a close one. You want me to do a here's what you could have won, so those that are interested can get an idea of what slots it has. Here are the details though. It's Galaxy number 1 Euclid. It's a cherry red, or black and cherry red. Rear bat wings in grey. Tri front. It's got jowls. It's not chinless. Deep vent wings. There's a lot going on. It's a shame about that middle section in the wings. But because some of you did vote for the Hunt, I'll do what we call a here's what you could have won. So we won't hunt it, but I'll show you what it's potentially got available if you come and check it yourself. Do you know whether it's worth your time? Maybe just from this little moment. You want to see at least 2 or 3 together. 2 or 3 together. Not good. Tragic. You want at least 2 together, or it's... Whoa. I mean, if these 2 are static, you want one of these. One of these will be a move on a C class, but only one of them. So you could pray that one could give you a 3 there. But if this is static, and one of these is static, 2-1-1's the best you're going to get on that one. But let's go. You said next. We are next in. It's the gap in the wings that gets me. Look, and like it feels like it's disconnected from itself, even on that side. You know what I mean? It's a good ship though. It's a shame about the wings. From above, you wouldn't know any different. But if you know, you know, right? Is it normal to find A class in the first try? It's not so much about the class. You can land an S class first try. Depending on the economy of the star system, of course. It's the slots that you're after. You can land an A class, but if the slots are poo-poo, I'd still keep moving on. I'd even pick up a B class or a C class over an A class and an S class if the overall slots were better. Touching slots is what you want. Just to overall amplify everything. But obviously, yeah, starting off with a higher class is always a bonus before you start, you know, focusing on the slots. Nimit or Nemit. Good evening, Mallard. Quack. With your ears burning, Mallard, I was just talking about you. And Galaxy taxis. Gold. No Man's Sky. Space. And there's lots of it. Stupid Fingers, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Okay, bit of a boring colour scheme, but I'll check out the ship quickly. There's a blizzard going on, it makes it difficult. I feel like it's a pale blue and white. With the filter on, it's difficult to tell. If it's a really pale blue, it's not as bad. It's just been the default blue. It's got cut out skirts, full size wings, rear bat wings, stinger, prongs. It is a tie, so it opens up into 4 prongs. It's got a wide front, it's got jowls, and it's got a box grille. So the face has everything. Not necessarily the parts you want, but it has everything you need. It has full wings across the board. I'm going to put it to the vote for any blue and white lovers. Like I say, I feel like this one is quite a pale blue. But it's hard to tell right now because we're in a blizzard. Hunt or next on this blue and white TIE fighter. If you don't know what a TIE is, like I said before, it opens up when you launch. Those 2 side panels turn into 4 sections. This bit here opens and splits to 2 both sides, giving you the TIE look. Hunt or next, what are you saying in the chat? Get them votes in now. Ching ching. Beeble Bum Raid. I think that just popped up. Beeble Bum just raided 28 viewers. Beeble Bum. Not sure he's in yet. Wait, has he just raided us on Twitch and YouTube? Hold on, let me just take that in for a second. Make sure I'm reading the right thing there. He has. I do believe Beeblebum has just raided us on both Twitch and YouTube. What a legend. Oh, yeah! Can I get some leg ends in the chat, please? Both sides of the pond for Beebs and his raid. Legends in the chat for Beebs and his guests. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First time chat from ready to go over on Twitch now. Buzz, double buzz. Indeed, Beeblebum, thank you very much. We're sending out the legends to you on both sides of the pond, YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate your double raid there. Absolute legend, as I said. Oh, yeah! Much appreciated. First time chat from Raider, Sarrow, good evening to you. Skogsy, everyone that's come across from Beeblebum, thank you very much. On both YouTube and on Twitch. I'm looking at both screens, and there he is now on YouTube. Thank you very much. The B-side. Beebs. Appreciate it, mate. Legend. All right, you've literally just joined us as we are voting on a ship. Now, the mods are professional, so I can sure they can backtrack and check the votes. I've got a feeling it was a hunt. Hubble Bubble, thanks for the double. Indeed. Double rate. Double. And we'll be sure to pass the love on at the end of the stream as well. Cookies for everyone, indeed. Cookies for everyone on both Twitch and on YouTube, legends. It's 100% hunt, says Led. Right, let's crack on with it then. So we've just landed at this one. It's a paler blue than the average blue. It's a tie. It's got all the main parts that you would want. We haven't had too many hunts this evening, but those we've had have been okay. What was over there? Caller, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. All right, let's get going on this one. Yeah. Howdy, mate. Hope you are doing good. I'm doing amazing. I hope you're doing good, mate. Like I say, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much, Beebs. I appreciate your support, mate. I'll be sure to throw it your way. I managed to catch you on. I'm a terrible night owl. When I finish most of my streams, I go to YouTube, look at who's on, and there's nobody on. I feel like a loner. I'm like, well, there's nobody on YouTube tonight. I streamed too late, I think. But I appreciate your support, buddy. Right, so we got a bad start. Not awful, but a bad start. It's just redeemed itself. It's just redeemed itself. Beeb, sorry, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. And the Fallen Angel, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, mate. And I'll be sure to and everyone on my chat as well, make sure you do the same for Beebs over on Twitch and YouTube, of course. YouTube, it should have pumped out the link automatically when he joined, so make sure you check that out. Right. Where do we go? Oh, wow, what a start. Now, the question is, do we push? The question is, and the answer is, right, we're going to document this one. What a start. What a start. So that was a B class, right? Yeah, B class, right? What it was. I said not a good start, so it's two separated on it. So this is B to S. 3 + 1 is the starter then. That. Wait. Oh no, it's done this again. No! The game's broke. Look, I can't move my gamepad. This is new bug in No Man's Sky that's super, super rare, that for some reason, sometimes the bait box bugs out. As you can see, I haven't even touched my bait box. And now, as soon as I touch my game controller, it does this. I can't touch my game controller. Anyone else ever had that? Now use mouse. No. I can move it around, but any touch. Escape. All right. There's only one result or one solution to this. So bear with me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We have to do that. We have to do that. We have to wait for the upload of the Steam cloud. 100%. 100%. Still saying 100%. Let's go. Amina, subscribe over on Twitch. Thank you very much, Amina. Legend. Ginny, good evening over on Twitch too. It's a wireless controller. I've tried that before. I've tried the turn it off and turn it on trick, but it just continues. This is the only solution there is to my problem. I don't think it's my controller related. I mean, I've used this controller for a while. It's the Razer Wolverine V3, whatever it is. I don't think it's related to that. I think it's just a random bug that started happening. Yeah, everything works fine now. And the communication balls disappeared. I wonder if it's related to that. Right, I'll show the glyphs on the screen, okay? So here are the details going on now. So glyphs, minus 9.57, minus 0.63, right-hand side of the scanner screen. There is a combo down, but it may not be shown for me because it's my own combo and I've reloaded. So there's every possibility it's just not showing for me, but it's there, I'm certain of it. Now, once again, let me just show the ship quickly before we go any further there. This is the color, and it is a nice pale blue as I expected. It was hard to tell before because it was a blizzard, but it's a pale blue and white, a nice soft sky blue. You've got the rear back wings, full-size main wings, you've got the cut-out skirts, you've got the full wide front with the jowls, the box grill, the stinger, the prongs on there. Lots going on in this one. It's very clean. I'm going to show the details top of the screen now across all the feeds on the shorts and the mainstreams. There you go. Now, Hype Train just started. Gifted subs from Led. 5 gifted subs. I didn't see who they went to, but thank you very much for gifting those subs. I think one of them went to Beebs. I think I saw Beebs' name pop up. I think Ginny got one. Fallen Angel got one. Congratulations on all those of you that got a sub then. Oh, yeah! Legends in the chat, both sides of the pond, please, for Emeled. Right, there are the details top of the screen. Little bonus on that one. Thank you very much, Emeled. Absolute legends. Congratulations to that. Hype Train level 2. Right. I showed the coordinates, right? Yep. I've shown the glyphs. Yep. Now, what I'm going to do before we leave this place, because this is a 3-1, so let me show you these quickly. 3 + 1 was the layout. Natural, 474.0. Actually, let me delete this. 474.0 is the stock maneuverability, and 324.9 is the stock damage. Yeah. Right, but what we are going to do is we're going to fly out. Is Beebs off, is he? Let me just catch up on that chat over there. I'm off to bed. Good luck with the stream and the hunt. Night. Thank you very much, Beebs. Gonna get some goodbye leg ends in the chat, please, for Beebs. Absolute legend. Double whammy stream raid this evening. Twitch and YouTube. Much love. Thank you very much, mate. Right, so here is a clean look at the ship before we go any further. There it is, open in the sky in its 4-tie glory. Now you can see, I mean, if you've never seen a tie before, if you are new, you can see that it does open up and it looks a lot more menacing in the air if you like this stylish ship. Very clean looking. Rosie just sent some bits. Odd One Out also sent some bits. I just saw that. Thank you very much for sending the bits. Both of you are legends. Oh, yeah! Thank you very much. There's a nice ship. Now, as for thrusters, again, we've only just been able to see the thrusters. I only just paid attention to them. I wasn't previously. There's only one set of thrusters. In fact, no, we haven't even left the planet on this ship. So there are the thrusters. Now, what we are going to do, because we landed at a 3-1 on the first one, it was a B class. Now, what we need to do now is we need to know whether that was the best of the B class or whether the B class and the C class, which is generally very close to the C class, has potential for a Z4, T4, square 4, right? I swear I've just done a scan. Why is it not? Did I not do that? Did I click the wrong button? Where are you? There you are. Thank you. Goodbye, German man in suitcase. Unlock a random emote. I don't know what that means. Is that Steve's blue? No, I don't think it is. I think Steve, the blue on my Steve is a lot lighter than this one. This is still a nice blue, but not as light as Steve. Pretty certain of it. Right. So we need to see a C or a B. Oh, did I hit a class fragment? Multitasking for the loser. Right, B class. So we know that a 3-1. Now the thing is, a B has 2 movers. Right? So I think it's definitely doable for a square 4. But it's the C class is the one that you want to check more than anything. So there's the 3 together. You're going to have one over there again. So we need to see a C class because that has only 1 mover with 3 statics. I want to know where those 3 statics are sat. If it's 3 statics together, then the C class of this ship will almost certainly produce a square 4. Let's see if we can see a C class before we leave. Sounds really weird when you're ship hunting, you want a C class, but that is where it's at. It gives you certainty on the slot locations. It's the color of the VIP crown. What, the blue you mean? What's up, JT? Nice looking. What, this blue one you're on flying now? If so, yeah. Not bad for a tie, is it? Okay, we didn't want this. We're going to swap. We know this is not what we want. We're going to jump in and fly away. You already know we can get a 3-1 on the B. Now we want to see. It's not going to give it to us. Normally it's just C. Si, senor. Oh, that's nice and close. Now it's going to make me sail the high seas to find a C. I do prefer the swept wings. You mean the dragonfly style? Was that what you're referring to? You say swept wings? Come on. You. Okay, so that's not a good start for the C class, but right. What's important here is where are the 3 statics? Now, just no matter what, we want to see 3 together. If we don't see 3 together, see, there's one on the right-hand side now. There's not. Okay, so there's no square 4 on the C class. Possible square 4 on the B class. Now, I've given you all the details already for this ship. There's no need for me to go any further on this journey. We've already sussed what it can do. 3-1 is a banger. If you've got some patience with the details I've shared. If you need them again, I'll put them on the screen quickly in case you've just joined us. Here is the details for this ship. Galaxy number 1, Euclid. It's a blue and white tie. Very clean blue and white tie. Galaxy number 1, details at the top. Going, and they're gone. 3+1 supercharged slot placement is the one we found. I gave the coordinates and put a combo down as well. Glyphs, I've shown them twice for that ship, right? I'm pretty certain I showed the glyphs when I landed and recorded, or showed the 3-1 version. I think I've shown them twice for that ship. Just to be certain. Yeah, as you can see, it's not a normal, but it's slightly paler, but it's nowhere near as soft as this. Look, if you come over to this one now, I feel like this one feels softer. And Storm is the same color scheme as Steve. Right, Twitch chat. I think it's your turn now. Can you give me a number, please, between 7 and 16? Let's do one more jump before we stop for a break. Now, if there's anybody in the chat this evening that is after any items for ship hunting or in your general gaming, if there's anything you need to progress, there's an opportunity now where you can come to a location, or in a moment, In Euclid, the details will be shown on the screen. You'll be met by members and mods and other viewers, and it's your opportunity to grab items. Why is my chat? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, what? Hold on. My Twitch chat is just bombed out on me. Let me refresh that. Wherever we are now, I'm going to have to stop here. I've just got an error. I have to refresh the whole page. 1 sec. I don't think that was even right there. First time chat from Amina. Good evening, Amina. No, just YouTube's done it many times in the studio as well. I just turn around and it's just got that little picture of a jigsaw puzzle, and it says, I don't know what it said now. Oops, there's been an error or something. Just got to refresh the page. The whole page was bombed. We've got so many things open right now. It's unreal on that second monitor. Right, so we landed here. We know that... Oh, wait. This was a direct hit. GG. Good evening, Professor. Oh, I don't want to fly that one. Come on, Storm. I'll take you. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you want any items, you can join us on a midstream break. You can come and get any of the class fragments that you're seeing me use. So I can upgrade the ship's planet side for fast speed hunting. Inventory fragments to unlock all the blank inventory slots, so you know where your supercharged slots are hiding when you're hunting. We can give Iron Vulture parts if you want to make yourself a square 4 Iron Vulture. Jetpack cakes if you want to give your jetpacks a 329% boost permanently. So many good things, so many good goodies. Or whatever it is that you run. All right, I think that's a good cue to call it for the midstream break. Now, so if you are new here, what happens, like I say, is I literally go on a like 5-10 minute break, and the viewers will come to a set location. I'll put the details on the screen. You can come to hang out or to come and get items. It's that simple, really. So we do it every day, midway through the stream. Always Euclid, make it easier, and always on a yellow star system. So my bases, we'll go back to the racetrack. I know not many people have issues with that, and there's lots of water to land around. So what you need to do, if you are going to come to this location, let us know in the stream chat, whatever stream you're in, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, whether it's the full stream in YouTube or the shorts feed in YouTube. Just let us know your in-game name and what items you want. If you're not sure what to ask for, these are the main hot ones. The carrier fragments, which is what directs you instantly to a sentinel ship location, bypassing the other crap. The class fragments is what allows you to upgrade the class of a starship on the fly, on the planet. Inventory fragments, we can give these out, which, like I say, allow you to upgrade empty slots in either your ship, your exosuit, your multi-tool. The jetpack cakes, which you probably can't see properly on the shorts feed, but they give you up to a 329% jetpack boost via your nutrient ingester. You just pump them in there, and it's just a constant boost. Once you've got them, and once you've had them, you can't live without them, trust me. Or you'll notice the difference big time. Or it could be any simple item that you might need in your game that you might think stupid to ask for. It's not. If you need it and someone else has got it, they'll sort you out. There's no trade-in. There's none of that rubbish. Just you come, you take, you smile, you leave. That's simple. Let me make sure my network's on. Enabled, yes it is. Right. I'll put the details like so. Now, there's a racetrack here if you want to come and check that out, or you can come and chill, hang out. Now, one thing we do ask is when you come to a midstream break, the details at the top there now, is you don't come in a Corvette. They ask that you come in single-player ships for performance reasons, because obviously it's a big base, it's a racetrack. We don't need people with flying bases turning up, causing performance issues, because not everyone's got high-grade systems, and it can just cause issues for them. So turn up on your single-player ships, come and hang out, or come and get items. Totally your choice. Galaxy number 1, Euclid. I'll sit in so I can see the first persons once 100% arrived. Certainty. Took the challenge and walked the craze. Fell a couple times, but I got back up with some saving grace. Definitely leader, pastor still need a preacher. Talk to me when I'm shallow, lend a lens to see deeper. Closer in to see higher up, that's too much for the speakers, but ain't much for the thinkers. Clouded, I rush to the lower end to see what's in the deeper. Found a message. Good evening, Frenchie. Did you stream Falls on Sundays? Falls will be Friday. Forza Friday. We're trying to introduce Forza into the Friday sort of scheme of it, because No Man's Sky, we've noticed, is probably the quietest for viewers on a Friday. So I feel like Forza is a good slot. Friday's a good spot to slide in Forza, and also the weekends as well. If there's nothing happening on the Saturday, Forza will probably happen on the Saturday if there's players around for some convoys, drifting, whatever. And also I want to squeeze in some of that Mecha Chameleon. I just need to find few people to play with. I want to try that Chameleon game out. Looks fun. Good co-op, cheap, fun game. And then sometimes also a bit of Monday Forza too. So yeah. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays is pretty much set in stone generally, but No Man's Sky. If you're after more Forza Frenchie, tomorrow, pop around tomorrow for sure. Check out the updates I've made on my track. I managed to get a couple of hours yesterday working on my drift track. A few changes. I've made a car park, a simple car park with height, so players can now watch the other players going around the whole track. So yeah. Right, now I can see players have arrived, so I am now going to go on my break. I'll be about 5-10 minutes, use the toilet, get a drink, fresh air, check on the kids, and then we'll come back for part 2. So you've got 10 minutes to get to this location in Euclid and request whatever it is you want in the game. Just let us know your in-game name in whatever stream chat you're in and what items you want. Buzz is already here, and I believe MLED's here. MLED, have you changed your outfit? I'm going to guess that's you. Is that MLED? It looks like it's got a green tint to it, but I could be wrong. It could be the filter. It's not you. That looks green. Can you see that green light? I thought you'd actually changed out your outfit. Never mind then. So we've got Buzz and a mystery guest sat here. Maybe that's Cypher. Is that Cypher? Honestly, I thought that was you when I saw the green. Either way, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Come to the location. See you shortly. Right. I'm back. Tell you what, it's just as hot outside as it is inside. Them stairs are killing me. I can't wait for that elevator to get fixed. Oh my God. About 3 weeks of my life now. Broken elevator. Oh wow, my legs. They're going to be tanky. Right. Get the phone back over here. Right, does anybody need stuff? Looking through the chat. Do I remember Metroid? Yeah. Was it Metroid Prime? Or was it just Metroid? Kind of. Six of us are stuck in a separate instance. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, there's 7 of us here. Unless someone over here is PS4, but even then there's still 1 spot available. I believe someone's trying to get across. It could be that someone is on a PS4. That's all it could be. There's nothing wrong with that. It's unfortunate that PS4 and Xbox One players have different server limitations to PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. PC and Xbox Series X and PS5 can do 32 player servers. That's how we do our ship meets on a Sunday and events. But with the old gen consoles, you're capped in-game at 8 player servers. So if you join a server with people, that's it. That server is going to be capped at 8 players, and this is going to create another instance to allow the other players to get in. You're on PS4. There you go. Then yeah, that's all it is. It just caps. So we have to make multiple instances in these situations, and people just try and bounce across to your version if you need be. But yeah, that's all it is. Not the servers. They're just working as intended this evening. Quite smoothly, actually. Buzz is there. Nice. Good stuff. Right, happy days then. Right. Thank you very much, mods and members, for handing stuff out to those that needed it. Oh. Ah, yeah. You couldn't get there, Rosie. You can still try. There's still people here. You're still trying to get to the location, or what's the issue you're having? Or you mean couldn't get up to the tower? Right, sentinel of science. Now, a big thank you to everyone that is watching over on Twitch this evening. This is stream 4 of the 4 needed to reach affiliate. I appreciate all of those of you that have hung out this evening and joined the stream and been part of what made it happen. Taken part in these last 4 streams, so thank you. Right, over to the YouTube chat. Give me a number between 6 and 16. 16. 16. Oh, good evening, Sif, over on Twitch. YouTube? Anyone? No one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. YouTube sleeping. Owlish, I saw that on the top of the screen as well. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And anyone else that's followed this evening on Twitch, thank you. Appreciate it. Got one here. Lilai Yisk. What's a huge lag? I'm in US and might take a minute 9, says Glock. Yeah. Well, luckily we chose 9. Oh, between typing it and showing it for you. Thing of YouTube, without viewers realizing, at no fault of your own, you could be 30 seconds behind, because YouTube has a habit for some people to just slowly bump you behind without realizing. Just a little bump here, a little bump there, and before you know it, you're like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and sometimes people have even been minutes behind without even realizing until they've tapped the screen and seen that the little live icon is not red, it's grey. It's grey, you're not live anymore. YouTube's bumped you back. That little circle needs to be red, and that is awful. But we're going to put the details on the screen really quickly and get out of here. Galaxy number 1, Euclid. It's just black and yellow, chinless. Very simple bat style with the wide skirts. Details at the top. Galaxy number 1, if you are interested in coming to grab this, but we're not gonna hunt this. We're out of here. Yeah, I know. And for me as the streamer, sometimes it feels like my chat's fallen asleep when they just haven't got to the point of hearing me ask that question or ask for something. Here's a pain in the bum. I need to call out for more live checks. I used to be more frequent at the live checks, especially before votes and stuff, just to make sure that everyone was on the same page, so to speak. I'm not sure if Twitch have the same issue, because there's no DVR on Twitch, is there? The thing is, if I turn DVR off on YouTube, then it wouldn't fall behind, but instead you'd probably just get the buffering icon, because it was always be trying to play instantaneously. And I don't want to do that because I know it messes around, so keeping DVR I think really helps people, personally. But YouTube, Twitch doesn't have DVR, does it? You just, oh, paradise. You watch live and that's it. Can't catch up or fall back or rewind, so to speak. I was super behind. Yeah, don't surprise me. All right, come on, Grinch. An all midnight black Cyclone Raider Star Center up. All black. I've never seen an, unless it's missing the rear engine, you're not going to get a completely all black. I've never seen a double black. Black and grey, but not a double black, personally. But then saying that, tonight, for the first time ever, on an awful, terrible ship, I saw a white primary, grey secondary ship. Colour palette. Never seen that before. And yet it was on an ugly ship. Terrible ship. No one would want it ship. Similar to that one type of ship. Let's go. Isn't there ship meets on Fridays? Nah, ship meets Sundays. So if you do what we do and you hunt these ships, whether it's these ships, living ships, if you like to hunt, like, you know, your solars, we have Sunday ship meets. So basically it covers all single player ships. You get to bring one ship each to a location that's given to you on the Sunday. We go around looking at everybody's best find of the week. And the chat has a little hunt or next vote on it, whether they would hunt it or whether they would next it. And at the end, all the players that are at the meet, up to 32 players, will then vote on all the ships that are there on what they believe is this week's winner. And then we'll have like a top 3 podium of the best 3 ships that week. Just like we do every Sunday. Bit of fun and a bit of a hangout. So if you're on Twitch and you like hunting ships, or you got a good ship you want to show off, you're more than welcome to join us. There's already the sign up post made in Discord for this Sunday's ship meet. So if you want to sign up for Sunday, !Discord in the public section of Sunday No Man's Sky, there's a section called Sunday Ship Meets, Sunday Meets. Easy to sign up. Just got to give your in-game name, your ship name if it's got one, and whether you've got the glyphs to share with the viewers if they like your ship. Really that simple. And then obviously be there at the right time on Sunday. Easy. More the merrier. Good evening, the first spawn. It's possible there are colours we haven't seen yet. Maybe I'd want. That's the thing about this game, man. You feel like you've seen it all, but with sentinel ship hunting, it just goes on and on. An all black dragonfly with tank feet. It would look nice, especially if it had the red lights on the front. 6 eyes, I'd say. It's got plenty of red at the front. And do you know what I didn't do on that last system? Oops, a daisy me. I didn't check that paradise. I got distracted. Meh. I gave the glyphs though. It's night. Well, for me it's night, but good evening to you. Well, currently for me, what's the time now? Let me have a look. 11:47 p.m. Almost midnight, not quite. An all black ship, 6 eyes at the front. Fangs, of course, the fangs that want to bite your face off. Not the clipper fangs, not the folded fangs. Jowls, of course. I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. Never seen a double black. Never seen a black on the rear end palette 2 on any colour scheme, to be fair. I don't even think that exists, does it? Colour palette 2 black. So it's the ones getting the grey ones. I mean, look at this. Look at the state of this. Look at that. What's that? What is that? You want an all black ship? There you go. Your prayers have been answered. There you go. This is for you and your all black ship. Now you can't say I don't deliver. Except I'm not going to deliver it. There's no free delivery. You can come and get it yourself. All black. Yeah? You've just hit the jackpot. That's the only way you're going to get an all black ship if it's got no rear engine and there's no colour palette 2 to show. No nozzles, because you're always going to get the colour palette 2 on the nozzles of the ship. There you go. Sean Murray's watching. Right, next, Sean Murray, if you are watching, I want an orange speedboat, please. Thank you. Martin. Martin, yes, you, Martin. If you're watching, Martin, you should be sleeping at this point. But if you're watching, Martin, orange speedboat, please. I'll give you a cookie. That was an old school way of running up the... Wasn't it? Going up the stairs. When was the last time anyone ran upstairs? That's me, because my lift is broken in my apartment. I'm just usually running upstairs now. It's psychological. 3 weeks of a broken elevator on the top floor. Honestly, it's been a nightmare. I see you, Buzz. Exercise at least. Yeah, that is fine, but then it's whenever Jess needs to go out with the baby, I've got to carry all the stuff down the stairs. Jess has completely lost her independence. She can't carry a pram and a baby down the stairs. Like, it's just not happening. I feel like I'm spending half my life going up and down the stairs at the moment. Daytime here, 9 a.m, says Bo. Where are you? Aussie? Stellar Corruption. Planet Paradise. Planet with glowing grass at night. I'm not a fan of the glowing grass. I'll be honest, and the mushrooms. I know some people do like the colours. Actually, you good in building? I'm trying to put a short range teleport, but no matter how far I place it from the building, it keeps saying too close to structure. Oh, I don't really use teleporters. I'm not probably not the person to ask. Dean, if you use our Discord, although he's not as active as he used to be, Dean's a pretty good builder. He's the pro builder I'd point you to. There's many good builders, but yeah. Right, ship. Did you look out for a good red and black one with no attachments, just a small thing? What do you mean? No attachments, just a small thing. Elvis? Elvis? What do you mean by small thing? Is that what you mean? A flea style? Oh, God. Now there is tragic. If you was to look in the picture dictionary for the word tragic, you'd probably see this. Chinless, skinny wing, orange and white, long spine, dragonfly. Bless its little heart. Tragic. Australia. Nice. Well, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're enjoying the future. Now, Twitch, your turn. Someone in the chat give me a number between 8 and 16. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Direct hit. Morg. Haha, Ginny, how funny. Shh, never happened. Icy planet. Right, manifest, manifest, manifest. Come on, come on, come on. It worked last time. Manifest. What's that over there? That's Scorp. Scorp, innit? Scorp! Let's take Scorp. Come on, Scorp, let's go. There's lots of videos on the channel, lots and lots of Sentinel ship videos if you want to cut to the chase, going back a good couple of years. One of them's got 97 ships in it. It's got all types in. I'm sure there's some fleas covered, but more recently, fleas won't get picked out for videos because they're so common. The ships have got a lot more picky and selective over time. But a lot of my old videos have a very wide selection compared to now. But all my old streams are saved on the channel. No matter what I come across, I generally do show the information whether I hunt it or not. There's thousands and thousands of ships that I've never posted, just sat there in the live streams. Some of them have been quite good as well. Just sometimes, unfortunately, we find a banging ship as well, but not the slots. So it's like, well, there's no good versions of documents. So it's just a case of, okay, live stream exclusive. If you like it and you want to carry on, come and get it. Many, many ships we found that's never ended up in videos. They've been great, unlike this one. And this is a chinless one, which does instantly kill it for me. Having this chinless front is a big fat no. If it had jowls and it brought some sort of front to it, but it doesn't. It's got nothing. We're looking at a pink salmon style Elvis. We've got pincers on the bottom. Again, this is not something that I'd want to hunt or put for a vote, so we'll put the details on top of the screen, so whether or not we hunt it, you can come and check it out if you like it. If you don't mind the chinless ships, salmon / pink and white and grey. Class on this one was a C class. We're off. We want to find another diamond tonight. A friend asked me for like a transporter looking sensor. He asked for one of those and he asked if I can find one. We came across one of those this evening, but I did literally run away from it. I generally do run away from them. I call them hot dog vans. If that's what I think you're talking about. It's the big box one. Some of them can look all right if it's got loads of solid wings and deep vent wings and rear bat wings and fangs and jowls, and then you got the box end. But for the most part, they're horrible. Each to their own, though. Each to their own. If we see one this evening, I'll stop at the next one if it's a decent one. Now, if you were watching and lurking over on Twitch and you're enjoying what we're doing, we do this multiple times a week now, new over on Twitch. But hit that follow if you want to see more of it. And maybe we'll give you a cookie. Maybe. Maybe. Wow, wow, wow. Pretend fish. Storm. Steve's idle at the moment. Who's off? Fisk is off, is he? I'll catch you soon, Fisk. Thank you for stopping in, mate. Okay, now, not my cup of tea, It's only saved because of the bat wings and the piped thrusters on the wings there. The chinless front. This could have had potential for people based on the two colors it is. And the fact it was a double pincer. It's got two strong negatives. Chinless. And the cut-off wings that are kind of saved from the pipe thrusters and the rear bat wings. I'll put it to the chat anyway. Let's just put it to the chat. I think the front kills it. Feels incomplete. You got a teal. Is that teal? And blue. Strange combination, but it strangely works. It's a shame it only has extended thrusters on the top and not the rear as well, or the bottom, making it truly symmetrical. But the chinless, can it get over the chinless? Twitch, YouTube, hunt or next? Get your votes in. You got the emojis, you can use the emojis. If you don't, just type hunt or next. If you're in the short stream, main stream on YouTube or Twitch, all votes are counted. It's down to you. Do we hunt or do we next? Have your say. That Buzz says hunt for Orisia. What's the correct term for the hot dog van? Well, we just call it the hauler style sentinels because it just looks like a hauler. Like you said, a transporter. Just got a wide box. Hauler. Not the official name, it's just what we class it as. Now I'm gonna get both chats up. There we go, so we can see it all together. Not many votes. Wakey wakey, you got a say on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hunt, I think. There we go, now I can see them. 2 next over there. That's your color scheme. Is it actually, Rosie? Okay. No one's voting on the short stream. But it looks like between the other two, it is a... Oh, there's another next. I don't think that's enough next to outdo the hunts, right? Just scroll up to make sure I didn't miss any, because it looks to me like it is a hunt. Cypher's up there, a hunt as well. Yeah, that's a hunt. It's close, but it's a hunt. Right. So, you want hunt? We give hunt. This was the last ship we just found and hunted on the stream. 3+1 supercharged slot placement. Blue and white tie. See, this is what a front should look like. When I say chinless, right? If you ever hear me say chinless and you've got no idea what I'm talking about, right? Let me go into the camera mode, right? When you see this gap under, it's like, it feels like its bottom jaw's missing, right? So I call it chinless. It's just empty. It just feels like it's an incomplete front. It come out the factory without going through the front making section. Because when you come to a regular ship like this one, isn't chinless because it's got a wide front, so it makes a bit of a difference. But it's got jowls, right? So even though it's got no fangs or no box or no winch, it's got jowls. So it's got some kind of face to it. You come over to this one we hunted, you've got a box grill, you know what I mean? You've got the jowls, it's full, the front is complete. So to me, when I see a ship with this front, I know not many people care, but to me, that's a make or break on owning a ship. But we are hunting it, just pointing that out for those who are wondering what chinless means whenever I say it. I just make stuff up and just people just roll with it, you know what I mean? But I'd say it's got a positive start, despite the fact it was a 1-1-1-1. We just want these two to be static. That's all we want. These two to be static, or even these two to be static. We don't want this one and this one static, or this one and this one, or this one and this one. Basically, this one can't be static. We don't want that to be static. Let's go. Where are you? Wait, That's blue. What? That's changed colour. Are you sure that's your colour scheme? That looks like a completely different colour now that we're in space. What? It's double blue now. Is it? I don't even know. It's quite confusing. It looks blue from this angle. Right, anyway, ship. Filters, eh? You still like, yeah. Some people like say that's not a make or break deal for them. I think Ord says he likes the chinless look. His eyes, his brain just sees it differently. Opinions. Like souls, we've all got one. No? Wolfie. Faces in things so we can connect to them. I understand that. Also, hi, I've been lurking, but that face ship stuff got me talking. Good evening and welcome, Wolfie. Face makes, especially in a ship meet, when I'm going around, people want to see a beautiful. They see a face with jowls and fangs, like, you know, we got a good ship there. Come on. So it looks like this one is I don't know. Keep going. I think we can get a 3-1 on this one. Good evening, Purple, over on YouTube. Good evening. I have an OG 10-year plan. Haven't heard the whole ship jowls thing. Haha, something new. Fair. We spend a lot of time doing the ship hunting. Some terminology just kind of gets made up and sticks because it just makes sense, so to speak, but I think jowls is the official term for that part. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, love a good hunt, miss the old ways. Now we can make basically anything. Wow, at least we can't make sentinel ships. That's one thing I'm very thankful for. As a sentinel ship hunter, and the main reason I log on the game most days, I'm glad that No Man's Sky hasn't just said, oh, make your own. Because then it will just kill a big portion of the game for many of the existing players that are still here on a daily doing this, you know? There's always that chance of coming across something new. This isn't it. This could be a V3 one, possibly, on the left-hand side. Like that. And then one on the right-hand side. I hope not, but yeah. So we can get 3-1. That's the best we're going to get on a C. Possibly the B. But we'll see. Yeah, the ship hunting is the RNG. That's what people like. You chase it. Like I said before, I used to play like games like Destiny, and there were certain like dungeons or fights or raids, whatever they were called, I can't remember now, instances where you would just farm them over and over, trying to get a specific weapon. And then when that weapon did drop, it wasn't just, yeah, the weapon's dropped. It's then, did that weapon have what you would call god rolls? Did it have the best of the best rolls that make that gun the ultimate gun? Or does it have mediocre rolls, it just turns it into a pile of junk? And that RNG, that chase, that dangling carrot, I like that. I like that bite. Well, I'm gonna bite, that's what I say. RNG on top of RNG. A funny old thing. Unless there's lots of orange involved, then it's not so funny. He asked for Dragonfly wings with the transport thing. You're not going to get that. That's not possible unless you're talking about two separate ships. If you're talking about 2 separate ships, that's doable. But you're not going to get the Dragonfly wings and a hauler encased style ship, because they will both fall under the same parts category. That's awful. I think we're going to need a C-class. Seal the deal. Possibly, yeah. And you're not going to get Dragonfly, sorry, tank feet with an encased bottom either. Again, they come out the same pool. You can have Dragonfly wings and tank feet. But if you want an encased sentinel, like hauler style, you're not going to get anything else on top or anything else on the bottom. Unless the bottom is replaced by the fold out bins, so to speak. But then it's not a fully encased one. Like, consider the hauler part as a top section. Each ship will have a top section. This top section is the pincers. So because it's got pincers, it can't have Dragonfly wings. It can't have a hauler back. You know what I mean? Like, that is the top piece for this ship. And like, for example, this ship, the bottom piece is, again, the pincers, where it could be prongs, it could be tank feet, it could be just empty, you know? Or it could be the encased hauler long spine version, or the long fins that fan out, but you're only going to get one part per bottom. But yeah, need some luck here. We need some luck with this. This isn't it again. Quite a bad one, I think. Yep. Colours are nice as wolf. Well, on this particular one, colours are nice. It's a shame about the chin though, right? But the colours on the top have really confused me. One minute they look blue, then it looks teal. Again, this is unfortunate. It's on the far left, falling into potentially a V3 pattern, like so, with one on the right. These two feel static. We need this one, which appears to be the mover, to drop here or here. Let's hope it's in the sequence. I need to give it its ultimatum, don't I? That's the wrong one. That's what I need to do. Whenever I say 3 more, that's when it seems to drop. I feel like it's not ready to say 3 more yet. Not yet. Where are you, marker? Do 5, my lucky number. But normally what I'd do is I'll say 3 more, and then what we need will drop in that next 3. Like the ship knows I'm about to leave. It's like, all right, here you go, here you go. You know where we need to see it? That's not right. That's a static, right? So that's a good thing to see. But however, what we want to see is Here. We want to see here. But unfortunately, if it lands there, we're not going to be able to know. And we're not going to tell until we get to the end. And the spot where it could land is blanked out. See, that's good. That's normal. That's standard. Now, here's where we can't see it. So I'm not going to save myself a class fragment and waste some of these instead, just to see where that one landed. If that one's there, it's game over. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, this is where we want it. It's got to be here. Please be here. Please be here. Although it could be the one over. This could be the other static, actually. Wait. Yes. Right. We'll unlock this one now. It's all going to come down to the last one. It's going to be a tease. Right. Fingers crossed. Please don't be far left. Please don't be far left. Oh, yes. It's the right side, at least. It's not the right spot. Come on. Good evening, Deborah. Close but no cigar. How are you finding them so far? It's these things you need. You want the carrier AI fragments. These are what directly locate the ship. None of that taking you to a camp first, where then you have to unlock the machine to do it. That's just long-winded. That's fine if you want to look for multi-tools and you specifically want to go to the autophage camps. But if you are like us and you just want straight to the prize, which is the ship, these are what you need. That's what you need. Now, to get them naturally in the game, if you want to get these naturally, if you haven't got any yourself, you can get them off us every day when we do these streams. We already had a mid-stream break today. We've already given them out today. But if you want to get them naturally, you need to just kill a sentinel freighter at level 5. So you'd start a sentinel fight, do the first 4 levels on the ground, and then when it got to 5-star, if you just flew in the air, the sentinel freighter will spawn. Destroy the sentinel freighter and it'll give you a whole one. It's very time consuming, so that's why we like to help players out and give them out, you know, because it will take you a long time to get a stack, and you'll go through that stack in literally minutes, and it feel like all your efforts were in vain, like, to get them, if you want to farm them, that is, you know. So yeah, you can drop by any Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of a stream and we'll hand you some. We could even potentially ask someone in Discord to help you out if they got time. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. 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 What rock? Now, if you are watching over on YouTube this evening and you are enjoying what we do, be sure to give it a like. And if you are new and lurking, consider subscribing. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? I'm having to part of my voice again. Right, if it's not this one, I'm going to call 3 more. All right? This is what I'm going to call 3 more. It's here, but it seems to be time consuming on this ship. So now is your time, ship. Now is your time. Now, right now, this moment, you son of a sentinel. Right. 3 more. 3. Now, what I'm going to do on the off chance that this turns out to be the best, take note of this. No, not plus. Minus 20.64. Minus 177.07. That's the exact coordinates on the planet for this ship. I'm not going to put a comm ball or nothing down. But on the off chance that in the next 3 I do not find better, there's a 211 marked as a starter for anyone that likes it. So minus 20.64, minus 77.07. The glyphs will follow at the end of the hunt, right hand side of the scanner screen at the moment. You never know. The next 3 could be trash. The memory fragments, they were from an old expedition, so you can't get them in game anymore. Again, that's why we like to hand them out in the midstream breaks every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And even on a Sunday, if you come to a Sunday ship meet, at the end of a Sunday ship meet when there's all 32 players or up to 32 players gathered there, you can just ask then for items. But yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I start streaming about 9:30 p.m. UK time, and I take a break about an hour and a half, 2 hours into the stream. I'll go to a location in Euclid, put the details on the screen. Mods and members will go to that location, and then anyone that needs items will just go there. And while I'm on my break, people will be handing you items, like to fill the break time. You know what I mean? And then when I get back, we carry on with this. And we do that 3 times a week at least to help you out, get the class fragments, memory fragments, anything that you can't get in the game yourself anymore. So fear not if you don't have any. We can sort you out. All right, 3 more I said. This one's an A class. I've called 3 more, so what's the game going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, game? What are you going to do about it? I've called you out. 3 more. I've called you out. Yeah, I thought so. See? See? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You call it out. And it's like, all right, all right, all right, fun's over. Have a ship. Right, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so combo down. Just out of curiosity. Full S class, but not triple S. Right, so combo down. Let's hope this one doesn't bug out on me. I think it's this big screen mode that makes the issue of my controller, you know? The Steam big picture mode, whatever it's called. Right, so this was A to S, right? Was it A to, yeah, A to S, this one on it, TGH, and it's 3+1. Submit, submit. Close beacon, beacon. No, controller didn't bug out this time, thank God for that. They're a bit close to each other for the recording, but meh, what can you do? Right, so we'll start off once again showing the ship we've just hunted. Which is that one. Okay, so it appears to be like a teal and very light blue double pincered style. We've got the rear bat wings in black, the wide skirts in black. The main wings are only half wings, but they do have the extended thrusters on the pipe, so it does kind of make up for it in the hidden under the bat wings. You've got the stinger on the top, as well as the prongs on the top. Extended thrusters only on the top set of pincers. A class to S class was this specific find. 3+1 supercharge slot placement. Before I show the glyphs, we'll show the coordinates exactly first. Minus 11.04, minus 117.32, right hand side of the scanner screen. If you're on the short stream, I know you can't see that, but the communication ball is down, and I've read the glyphs out. That does help if you see that. Now, of course, the glyphs. Let's show you the glyphs. Details are now top of the screen for everybody on all the streams. Galaxy number 1 Euclid. If you want to come and grab this 3+1 supercharged slot placed chip. Now the glyphs are on the screen, and now they're not. Now let me show you the slot placement. So 3+1 supercharged slots is the layout on this one. A class to S class. Damage potential is on the low side, to be fair. 306.6 stock. Maneuverability average 475.0. Nothing special about that really at all. but you have got a 3 together +1 supercharged slot placement on this one. Let's get it in the air quickly. Am I looking at the wrong ship? No, I'm not. Rid of that filter first. Inside. Right. So in the air, now you can see. Now it almost looks like the storm blue, doesn't it? See what I mean? The colour seems to be chameleon-like. I feel like that's changed slightly. Still teal, but it feels like it's changed slightly. I don't know. Either way, double pincered 3 + 1 A class to S class was the fine. Was it your cup of tea? Is it your cup of tea? Oh. We're done with that one then. Happy days. Yeah, there's no prizes on a Sunday. It's just about a bit of fun, showing off your best finds the week, and trying to get a win. Really, like, let's get a win under your belt at some point, or get a podium spot. It always feels good if you brought a ship that everybody else there at the end of the terrain said, "Yeah, I think that's amazing." You know what I mean? Gives you a sense of accomplishment that you've done a good job, you've had a good find. That's all it is. Bit of fun. Nothing serious. Been doing it for a long time now. Assassinist. A nice fight land. I saw that, yeah. Brassy. Ienma. It's quite a cool name, that planet. Yeah. How, I don't know. Well, at least we don't have people parking backwards anymore. Right, what are you saying on this one? What is it going to be? Orange sky. I think that's a hint. I'm going to say red. I think this one's going to be red. You're welcome, Rosie. Enjoy. Green and white is lead. Yellow says airy. How did you get the octopus? That was on an expedition. Aquarius, was it called? Can't remember. I think it was called Aquarius. Maybe. That's just sad. But I'll give you the details in case someone likes sad. It's just black and blue. Mandibles on the top, prongs on the bottom, and extended thrusters. That's it. Details top of the screen now. Galaxy #1 Euclid, if you want to come and grab this one. Do you? Probably not. If you do, there it was. Time to re-roll. How do I do the expeditions? There's an expedition currently going now, Purple. Like, for example, if you want this armor, if you're quite a fresh No Man's Sky player and you want this armor set I'm wearing at the moment, this is the current armor set you can get from the existing expedition that's happening right now in the game. You can start a fresh save to start a new expedition, or if you go to the anomaly and go to the back of the Nexus, you've got the expedition terminal where you can take your main save and create an expedition save via that. Did I just jump? I didn't, did I? Or did I? From myself? No, I didn't. That's where we come from 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so it's limited time. I mean, you'll probably be able to get this armor again at the end of the year. I'm pretty certain they'll have this one without the time gate, maybe. I don't know how it's going to work, actually. They do this in a Redux. They can't have it going on as long as they did. But yeah, at the end of the year, they kind of have a Redux, a redo of expeditions of past, normally the ones throughout the year. You might get lucky and they might throw an old one in from time gone by. People have missed. But yeah, ideally with an expedition, if there's one out, just try and get it done. Just to get it done. Just to claim the rewards now, rather than kick yourself and think, if only I'd done that. I mean, I'm still hoping that the 10-year is crazy good. There's Airy. What, the update, you mean? Whatever they're going to bring to the game. I am curious what the 10-year update's going to be. How vast it's going to be. Whether it's going to be like a Worlds Part 3 type thing, or whether it's just going to be an expedition. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think their train of thought is? A big update to the game, or just a big expedition? What do you lot reckon? Because like this, like for example, this expedition now has brought nothing to the main game, has it? So once you finish the expedition, you know, the game is as it was. 10-year anniversary, we all get orange flannel cosmetics. Imagine. That orange. Is that being sly on me? Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Look over there. Everyone see that? Oh, look at that. Squirrel. You see that squirrel? Sure, there's a squirrel over there. Let me just check inside. I think it might go inside my ship. Oh. Oh, now I've lost that ship. Oh, well. That would be the best love letter to us, like no fire for No Man's Sky 10. I actually joked about it and said that yesterday, Wolfie. I said, imagine if the 10-year update was like no fire. Imagine. I know it's not going to be. But, you know, would have been cool. Depends on your setup, really, JT. For me, if I was going to use a Square 4, it would be for a DPS ship. That's the only time I've used a Square 4. Use a Square 4 supercharged slot. They're great. You can use them in a Pulse, of course, if you wanted to. I break mine down through the Polo setup as well as the Pulse setup. So I prefer a 3-1 or potentially an L4 where it spreads across. Square 4 I used on my yellow Pincer Square 4 Dragonfly ship I found. I put it Infraknife focus purely on Infinite, and the DPS was just ridiculous. Everything just disappeared before I could even blink, you know? Nuts. But you just don't need that much DPS in this game. There's nothing to warrant it. So I've always focused on speed because I'd rather get from point A to point B quicker in the game than have high DPS for something that, I mean, tonight, for example, how many bouts of combat has anyone seen me get into tonight? None. You know what I mean? So DPS ships are cool, but they're just so limited on use. You focus on speed, every time you play, you are benefiting from your upgrades, you know what I mean? That's just personal. I like speed. There was a ding. What was that? Big Tiny followed over on Twitch. Thank you very much, Big Tiny, for your follow. Appreciate that, mate. Did we just arrive at this one? We did, right? That's why I'm stood there, yeah? I'm about to find out when I scan here. Yep. Doomed, fiery, meh. I mean, the combat in this is just a let's go round in a circle simulator. Like, the combat's never really kind of bit me in this game, unfortunately. It's not really designed to be that way, is it? It's an exploration game at the end of the day. It's a sandbox. That's why ship hunting's such fun in this game. It's its own focus. Don't need good weapons. Don't need to worry about none of that rubbish. About the armor. About patience. Oh dear. Oh dear. Feel sorry for it. Details top of the screen in case you feel sorry for it and you like this green half-winged sentinel ship. Maybe it's a style that you long after. Details at the top. Not for long. Euclid going, already gone. Can't hang around here. Another rarest special, right? New players may not understand what we mean by speed. Yeah, speed. Speed. Go faster. Point A, point B quicker. All about the pulse, mate. All about the pulse setup. And the polo setup. Oh, and not forgetting all this down here. This matters. So this gives boost. So the way you set your thrusters up also makes a difference to your overall speed. ... Not many people know that. But that's all covered in my videos. That's all in the videos. Feel like I need a bit more of a push on where we are. YouTube, give me a number between 6 and 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bow, bow, bow. Urku loves. Who does Urku love? I want to know now. Who does Urku love? I'm gripped. Unfortunately, we're not going to be gripped in this place because there's no ship here. Not a direct hit. Right, nearest one to your number. Whose number was that, by the way? Only a few of you answered. It was east. Lakovsh. Lakovsh. A purple system. A purple system. I'll show you. Like, in your galaxy map, by standard, you'll have the yellow star systems, which are these ones. You'll see lots of these around. You'll have the red ones. You'll have the green ones. And there's blue ones. You'll see these ones. The purple ones, these are the purple star systems. You'll see the purple. They only unlock once you complete a specific quest line in the game. And every purple one is dissonant. Whereas on the yellows, you got to look around. That was quite lucky. Look, 2 yellows I looked at are yellow. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going here now. So yeah, if there's a specific quest line you follow to unlock the purple star systems, it gives you the Atlantid Drive, which gives you the ability to see them and travel to them. But once you've unlocked it, like, your map is just expanded immensely. Sentinel ship hunting. And a lot of my viewers do have that issue. They'll say the ship's not there. The glyphs don't work. They've just not reached the stage of unlocking the purple star systems, and it can cause confusion. Can someone confirm the quest line? The first original quest for the... Oh, my mind's gone blank. They Who Return. Thank you very much. They Who Return. Is that where it started, though? Yeah, that's the... Because it all starts off in, originally, the first part, your settlement, right? Oh, man, it goes back so far. The original part of the quest. I'm sure it was. You had to do the settlement section before you went any further. Hey, it's been so many years since I've done that settlement one. Painted metal, that's the one. Ain't that all got to be done first? No, tainted metal's the thing, isn't it? That's the what. But I can't remember. It's so long ago. You get the settlement, and then the sentinels attack it, which leads to a quest line. It might be tainted metal. Oh, it's been so long. It all kind of just follows on from there, I'm sure. As long as that part's done and you've done the main, as Ed said, the Artemis and Atlas quests, I think they trigger when you start buzzing through space, right? Right, what is this one? Oh. Oh. Wow. Strike me sideways and call me Sandra. Ow. Sandra. Until next, put it up for the vote. I mean, it's not what I was expecting, but it's clean. It's black, it's white, it's got rear bat wings, it's got full size main wings, it's got the cutout skirts. Excuse me, it's got mini wings on the top, we've got the mandibles on the top, we've got the full face front, as I was talking about earlier. It's got the winch, we've got the jowls, we've got the tri-eye wide front, we've got the prongs underneath, extended thrusters. But what it is, it's clean. Best way to describe that. So YouTube, Twitch, whether you're in the shorts feed, main feed, whatever feed you're in this evening, every vote counts, hunt or next. Let me line it up to the short feed as a nice clear view of that, because I only get the middle of the screen. There you go. Anyone in the shorts feed got an opinion? The main feed is saying hunt on YouTube. Twitch, what are you saying? Hunt? That's been spammed. I think it was some hunts up there on Twitch. I can't see any necks. Can't see any necks. It looks like a hunt from everybody. Not many votes on YouTube, though. YouTube have fallen asleep this evening. Wakey, wakey, YouTube. Okay, I think there's 4 votes on YouTube. All say hunt. And Led said all hunt, 0 necks. Right. There we go then. Straight onto it. Oh, don't know why I've done that. Premature. Hopefully I don't need that, right? Right. No, I'm going to need that. Damn it. Oh, wait. There's still time. There's 4 spots. 5 spots this can land to make it good. 5 spots it can land to make it good. Oh, you son of a sentinel. It could have landed there. And it was like... Get. Right, let's move, let's go. Get a view from outside on this one. Simple, very sleek. Might even be ice blue. I don't know. Filters, man. It's white or ice blue, but either way, it's very clean looking. Hopefully. I'm hoping that's there. I'm hoping that's there. Oh, no. He's put it up the top again. It's given us the hat. It gave us the hat. Don't be over here. Oh, you son of... He's a cool little whip, I agree. Excuse me. Is anyone feeling it for this one? Anyone feeling positive? Not necessarily for this particular ship I've landed at, but for the ship in general. Who's feeling it? Are we going to find a banger? My jury's out right now. Even more so now, I just saw that bee. Oh. Come on. Turn yourself around. Turn yourself around. Be in the middle. Be in the middle. Be a 3 stacked. 3 stacked. Not 2 at the top. Not 2 at the top. Come on. Yes. I mean, yes. In a very mature voice. Yes. I think the mathematics worked out and the equation worked out in our favor. Right. Let's get rid of that. Boom, 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 boom. So this one was B, I think. No, I don't even know. TGH 3 stacked plus 1. Submit. Close. Right. So let me get up here. So this one voted Hunt unanimously. Black and white mandible top, prong style bottom, rear bat wings, cut out skirts, mini wings on the top, extended thrusters on the pipes, full wide face with tri-eye, jowls with winch. Hunted, and we found 3+1 supercharged slot version. Here are the slots. 3 stacked +1. B class, I believe it was. 2 S class. There's a communication ball placed down. I'll also show the coordinates in a second with the glyphs. But damage potential, 331.6. Stock, nothing needs removing, does it? Nope. 485.3 maneuverability. What are you saying, chat? You like this one? 3 stacked. It's not the best combination, but they are touching what matters. So, glyph stem. Details are now top of the screen. Galaxy number 1. If you want to come and check this one out, or come and grab the one I found. 3+1. Communication ball put down. Comms, or the coordinates, plus 51.22. Plus 94.16. I'll repeat that, right hand side of the screen, plus 51.22, plus 94.16, and the communication balls placed down. Galaxy number 1 Euclid. Glyphs have also been shown. Last thing to do is to take it into the air. Showing the supercharged slots. Yep, done that. Get it in the air. Now, thrusters, we've already seen them, but they're not all lit, as you already know. Actually, I need to get inside, so we've got no clip. Right. So there she be in the air. Black, white / ice blue. Take your pick. Lots of nice parts on a very simple ship here. Good selection of parts. Not a bad color scheme if you do like to keep the contrast simple. Galaxy number 1 Euclid. All details have been shown. Right. You like that one? Now, if you've enjoyed what we like this evening, make sure you hit that like over on YouTube. Nice 3+1 indeed. I have a question. I was myself looking for someone to trade me a ship. I don't know what I would trade, but I did a Starborn runner. You can't directly trade with a player in the game. You can only trade with an NPC, and then the other player take it off the NPC. Best you can do. But even then, for the most part, you generally have to give it to an NPC, have the other player with you, and then let the NPC fly off is a good successful way of doing it, because he will come back because he's in that station cycle, and then when he flies back in the ship you've given him, the player will see him fly back in and just do a regular trade as they would any other ship. It takes a few minutes. Probably other ways of doing it much simpler, but that's how I've done it. Right, I need to jump, don't I? Ez Donif. High temperature. Yeah, you can, Tim, but sometimes it bugs out. And if it does, there's no reason, as I'm saying, there's no reason to panic at that point. Even if it doesn't work, you don't need to worry about it. Just let the NPC fly away, let him do his little cycle outside, come back in, and it just works. First time, every time that way. What's up, Jeffrey? Hope the stream is going well. Glad I was able to catch it a bit today. Good evening to you. Right, did I just do a scan? Did I jump? Did I even jump? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Est on if, right? Oh, man. Looking at so many chats distracts me so easily. Let me get discourse or... ammo scan. Right, fingers crossed then. How do you get these memory fragments? I can see MLED's replying to you now. They're from Fighting Sentinels. Yeah, we also give them out every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Forge on our live streams like I'm doing now. But you've missed the opportunity today. We do what we call a midstream break where the players can come to a location and just collect the items you're requesting now. Right, I normally wouldn't show these, but I said I'd show the next one I saw. It's not a fully encased hauler, but it's a green and white box grilled, jowled, full winged, encased top, but it's not encased on the bottom. Details top of the screen, Galaxy #1 Euclid. We're not hanging around. Do you like this style? I very much doubt it, but if you do, details at the top of the screen now, Galaxy #1 Euclid. Quick, get those details. Get them, because they're gone. Gotta jump down here. I'm not running back up. I'm too tired. If you do X, oh no, you can't do it on that chat, can you? If you want our Discord link, Forge, if you wanted to, you could click the link in the pinned comment in the Shorts feed, which will take you to the main stream. And when you're in there, you can do !Discord, and it will give you the Discord link in the chat. But then if you want to come back to the Shorts feed, if that's what you prefer, then that's totally up to you. But there's no bot to give the command in that Shorts feed you're in. The Discord link. Right. Quick, get out the ship. Go. Dissonant Outlaw. I don't think it is. I mean, you can check, but when the Shorts feed goes live, I can't schedule it the same way as I do the main feed. Like the mainstream scheduled, like description, keywords, tags, all that malarkey. But when the live starts, OBS is sending the mainstream and then a second short feed, which then instantly just starts. YouTube doesn't even give it a thumbnail. It doesn't give it a game tag, nothing. I have to literally go in there quickly to start the stream now and quickly click it when I see it and give it a title and a thumbnail at least and tag it as No Man's Sky. I'm not sure whether it duplicates the main description, if it does that at all. I'll have to check. Whether it's defaulted. If it is, then I can add it to that. I don't think it is. I'll have to check. Paradise. We'll check this. Talking of checking. When the shorts feed starts, it just comes up with my channel logo, you know, with the Game Hub daily, my channel page. It shows that as the thumbnail with a little picture of Callum's character in the corner where he's hidden on my homepage image, which you don't see in the image because he's hidden in the bottom of it. On the thumbnail, it shows him. His character, that is. What's quite funny. I wish there was a way I could schedule the shorts version the same as I could the other, so it was fully prepared when I go live. Oh God. All right, this is a tragedy. Doesn't even fold. It doesn't even fold. Details top of the screen really quickly now. It's a black and blue long spine sentinel ship, cut out main wings. It doesn't unfold and it's not symmetrical top and bottom, but if you like that, details are at the top, but now again they're not. Now let's get out of here. We're not stopping any more of them. They are awful. Yeah, I don't think it would be, Buzz. I'm not even sure if it's in the mainstream description at the moment, because I don't generally need to put it in there, do I? Because we just give it to everyone in the chat. Thinking there's description, there's possibly epidemic and maybe the member link. I don't think Discord is listed. I mean, what I can try and do, although I'm not sure how it would work, is to try and get a second bot for the shorts feed, but then, knowing my luck, that second bot will just want to attach itself to the main feed, and I'll just be headbutting on a wall. Oh, no. Right. First things first. Mistakes were made. I've done it again, didn't I? Right, where do we just come from? We come from Rigamallee. Was that right? Rigamallee? Where was that? There. I got distracted by talking. See, I'm terrible. There's a paradise here, and now there's a paradise there. Two paradises to check out, but we'll go back to this one first before I forget it. This was the one with the paradise, right? Or was that the system before? I don't even know. No, this is it. Look, and it's even got green grass, blue sky. I'll be dumb not to check this one. Come on. Beautiful paradise coming right up. What are we saying? What are we saying? Who's feeling it? TJX needs a chauffeur. Oh, mate, I love that. Someone else should just be flying me from ship to ship while I'm just chatting with the chat. Wouldn't that be great? Right. I don't like the sky, though. It's tricked me. It looked amazing, but now it looks like we've got that red sky and we've got the orange space sky. I don't think this one's going to be any good, you know. We'll go this side where there's light. Yeah, it's a red ring, sadly. Like, see, from up here, it looks beautiful, right? Look at it. In fact, look at the amount of water. Jeez, man. Right, let's go to that beautiful little cluster right there. It was looking good until you look up and you're like, ah, red. If it didn't have a red sky. Oh no, I don't like the grass. I'm not a fan of this grass. But still, if it didn't have a red sky, right? And you look at it at sunset when the sky color doesn't really matter so much. Probably not a bad little place. It's a nighttime paradise. One of them places that only feels nice at night. Or as the day is coming to an end. Meh. Of course, I'll give the details again. I've already given them for the ship that was here. But Galaxy number 1 Euclid, if you're interested in grabbing that one right there. Yeah. Look at that filter on the ship. Ugh. Just being in the shade. Very shady. Very shady. I play this game every day when I can. So great. Good evening to you in the shorts feed. Rickard. No Man's Sky is a banger. If you like chilled games. Games you can play at your own pace. Without worrying about falling behind everybody else. Not having the best equipment. You just play it as you want. Do what you want. I love sandbox games like this. I say like this. There's no other game like this, technically. You know what I mean? Every day is a new journey. Right, let's go to this one because there was a paradise here, right? Let's check this paradise. And then I think there's a sentinel here. Or is it going to bounce me from the sentinel? I know we got here and I saw paradise. I was like, oh, paradise. Speaking of which. But let's scan. Okay, there is a ship and a paradise here then. Let's check the paradise first this time. Mark it. Ease of use. Not that we really need to. There's only 3 here. Ultimate sandbox. Indeed, lad. Ultimate. Now, this is what I would call a blood orange ship. It's a mini X-Wing as well. Oh my God. Do you know what's really sad about this ship? Everything about it's perfect. As in, every part it's got is doing it justice. It's got the full-size main wings, no cut-off section. So it's got a double vented wing because of that. It's got double wingtips. It's got the prong. No issues with that. You got mandibles, which is not ideal, but it's still a good top with the prongs on the bottom. You've got the full front face, jowls, box. And then, just for boots, it gives you the mini X-Wing on the back. And then it gives you that colour. And then it gives you, but the thing is, like I say, it's a blood orange. It's orange and red. So it's not an orange and white. It's not the most common colour. You're not going to see many orange and red. But the question is, can you handle the orange at all? Even with the red. Solid mini X-Wing that is. You can't lie. Very solid mini X-Wing. I know what you're going to say, but for the last time tonight, hunt or next on this orange and red, looks like a cherry red, mini X-Wing sentinel ship. What are you saying? I think that's already been answered. Oh, wait. It's looking like Twitch, all but one has said next. And then, yeah, there's not enough hunts to pull that back. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 hunts. 7 next. 6 next. 7 next. It is 7 next. Yeah, it's just been updated. Yeah. All right. So next it is then. You say. I say, let's see what you could have won. Because I think there will be someone that watches this, whether they watch this back or they're watching it now, or whether you're going to watch this back. And if you are watching this back tomorrow or the next day, hello from the past to the future. I told them you wanted it. They didn't listen to me. Goddamn live chat. I'll give you their names later. Leave a comment. Name them all. Shame them all. Right. There's only here's what you could have won. We're not hunting. The vote is the vote. It's curious and the cat for anyone that has interest. So it could have potential for a 3-1 in the left-hand corner. If you do want to come after this one, I'll give you the details now. It's Galaxy number 1, which is Euclid, of course. Glyphs, now top of the screen. Orange and cherry red, so a blood orange, as I will call it. Style ship. Solid parts. It's a mini X-Wing, which means it's got mini wings top, mini wings bottom, which does give it a beautiful look, generally, with this style of ship. In the air, lots of lines going on when you've got these little mini wings going off. The details at the top. Going. Gone. Right, let's check this paradise then. Cannot forget to do that this time. Itna, it's called. Yellow sky on this one, so we already know this is going to be a horrible paradise, but we will check it because there again could be someone out there that says, oh, I like yellow sky. I like looking into a bright sky of urine. Feeling very sleepy. God, the yellow sky is a killer, isn't it? Wow, that's a very bizarre shape going on here. Oh, God, no, I don't like that. What on earth has happened here? Wow, this is a very unfortunate planet. Can you imagine this one on a Sunday? We used to do the exploration streams. It would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? It's just all just sharp, pointy hills, even under the ground. Look at it. What on earth happened to this poor planet? That's horrible terrain, is it not? Oh, wait, there's squares over there, is there? That's squares coming out of the ground? It is. One of the ones with the holes in the middle. Parking spaces. It's literally got a couple of feet of area to land on. It's like... Can't say I've seen many planet surfaces like this terrain-wise. Yeah, it's got the hole in the middle. Has it got the water there for fishing? Yeah. Build a parking backwards earlier. Perfect for Dean, this, isn't it? What a bizarre layout this one's got. No, I'm not a fan of that. Although, I think this is having an identity crisis. It looks from here that it turns into potentially normal terrain in the distance. There's a hill over there. Now I'm curious. Well, it does go up, but it's still bizarrely spiky in every aspect. Even on here. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, Cypher. New challenge for you. I found you a double square. It may need a little bit of terrain manipulation to look at the state of this square. What? Is it drunk? Look at that. I've never seen one this misshapen before. We can get some parking spots here, yeah? Yeah. Ship number 1 in the left-hand crease. You'd build a base here, would you? Look at them over there. Look. These just spawning, growing out the mountain sideways. That's your knowledge stones down there. Do you reckon this is intended, or do you think they're just the terrain seed broke here? Oh, they're over there. Trees are floating. They're like literally floating. And over there, what's that floating? What is that? Weird. Broken as intended. Well, if anyone is actually interested in this place, I mean, who am I to judge? There you go. Details top of the screen. Come and explore at your peril. It's very pointy and sharp, so make sure you got plenty of jetpacks. Jetpack cakes even. Jetpack boost. Make sure you got plenty of these in your bag. Come on here. Speaking of which, have I got plenty left going on? Still 4 hours in there. Juicy. Wow, 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 wow. I'll be waiting for you. That quick. Right. Parked it wrong, TJ. I've seen that message. Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Waiting for you. Quickly go over to studio. As soon as anyone, whether YouTube works, I need to be subscribed to someone to be able to raid someone. There's no one there listed that's live that I'm subscribed to, so I can't send anyone over on YouTube. I'll have a look and see in a minute. Have we got anyone that we know live on Twitch? Make sure we pass on all the love this evening. Beebs this evening. A big thank you also to Beebs, who'd done a double raid on us this evening. He raided us on YouTube and on Twitch. That was nice of Beebs this evening. I was getting shot at then. What was that noise? I was looking at the other screen. Thank you to everyone on YouTube this evening. Anyone that's liked the stream, I appreciate that. Mods, thank you very much. Buzz, Cypher, over on YouTube. Anyone that's lurking still over there. Members, of course, thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. We do this every week, multiple times per week. And if you like Forza, I'll be back tomorrow with some Forza. If you want more No Man's Sky, looks like consider the Sunday ship meets. We do that as well on the weekend. So that's worth a shout. So first things first, what I'll do is I'll directly end this on YouTube side, so I can then go over across and sort of raid out on Twitch. So everyone on the YouTube side, big thank you. Always appreciate your support, and thank you for turning up and liking the stream if you did. 55 likes, not bad. Appreciate it. Until tomorrow, YouTube, I will see you soon. Even you on the short stream, if you're sat there chilled watching the end of the stream, thank you for joining us. I'll sign you out with the end creds. Now, over on Twitch, once on that, I can go over. All right. Right. We've ended over on YouTube.